To my heart is the population of the infrastructure that we're doing, because I also live in West Park School Systems. I got 2 students in the high school right now, and we are so overpopulated. And we got the infrastructure, and they're building 360 homes out there, and they're not doing nothing, okay? They can't do that because their hands are tied. Have you thought about the infrastructure with the population coming in? Because we're sitting in a school right now, this population is supposed to be 500, and it's almost 1,000. There's 2 to 3 kids per locker, and there's teachers walking around with mobile carts teaching 35 to 37 kids in a classroom. They don't even have a classroom. I don't want to see that in Greater Clark, okay? I'm for education, period, all right, wherever it's at. I want to bring it up so you guys are thinking about this, because this is huge. The population growth that's going to happen here with these bridges is huge. And if you guys aren't checking into it,
I hope that's our problem. I hope that, or at least I hope we have to tackle that problem. I hope that we have, students coming and we're busting at the seams. But I think that we have, and Greater Clark, and I'll let you speak, because we've experienced a couple of times where we've had to put mobile and then add on to schools and things like that. And I mean, I know that with the referendum, I mean, those, like Pasquale said, those buildings still have to be redone. And we are, I'm not going to say we, my heart's still Greater Clark. They are always looking to house more students and be able to grow. And I think that's one of the things with technology is like, when you update those buildings, you can make it easier to add on. You go ahead.
Yeah. The people of Greater Clark, the taxpayers, spoke loud and clear. 75% said, no, we don't want to build big. We don't want to do a whole bunch. Go back, take your pencil, sharpen it, and you got to come up with alternative ways to try to make this school system right. Now, my philosophy, I always felt like you build it before they come. Don't build it and hope they come. You build it before. That's the way it is at Silver Creek High School, and I believe down the road here in Greater Clark. It's coming. And you would think that we would want to build it before they come. Like the widening of Highway 62 here, I think, why not 3 lanes? Go ahead and do that before you got to do it. But the school system, I agree with what you said.
My comment on that is that, I mean, it is coming. They say that River Ridge is at 20% capacity at this particular moment. Well, I can tell you now, I live off Bethany Road, and when I bought that property before I had 2 nickels to rub together to build a house on it, it was the most country serene thing I had in my life. And I would love to drive to my house that it wasn't a house and all it was a lot. And now that drive makes me want to, I'm in prayer the whole time because there are so many cars on that road. So we know that it's coming. Those people, they have babies, they bring babies with them, it's here. But when you look at raising taxes and all people hear is, I need my, taxes. Well, as a homeowner myself, and when the economy slowed down, we had to tighten our belt. And they always say you don't know how to do it until you have to do it. When I was managing my house and we were both bringing in the X amount of dollars, and then when, Obamacare hit and they said, well, biomedical devices, they will only reimburse at this amount, and my income shrunk. Well, what am I doing here? I've got to tighten my belt and figure out how to get more with less. So we have to do that as well, because people just saying, well, we got to, we have to increase taxes so that we can make our facilities better. Who doesn't want better facilities? What we're saying is that we want you to get there without putting it on our shoulders. And that's where I think that creativity has to come with, because when businesses come here, one of the things that they tout to prospective employees is that the educational system where our company is located is top-notch, world-class. We hear all those buzz phrases, and they like that. And I have spoken with businesses that have said, well, I know that our tax tips and all of that, but how do we go about donating so that facilities are better? Well, my question is, why haven't you already been asked this? If we have to pass the plate, that's what we have to do. Now, I know that there are rules and all of those things that go along with that, but we have to do something instead of twiddling our thumbs until we're at a point to where you've got children in the hallways and where, you know, it's a fire hazard, it's a safety issue, it's an instructional issue, and it's, you know, a sanity issue for the teacher.
Other questions?